What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to a new episode of the Manchester United Fergie the Dictator series here on Football Manager 2018. Today we've got two more big games, one in the Carabao Cup against Ipswich and one is the Manchester Derby, obviously up against Manchester City. So quickly, before we go into those games, let's see how we got on versus Tottenham in the only game between today's episode and the last episode. So as you can see, we grabbed a point at Wembley against Spurs. It finished 2 goals each. Nemanja Matic scoring the opener for us just before the half-hour mark. Harry Kane equal for Spurs after 35 minutes. We came back after the break, and with about 25 minutes to go, Romelu Lukaku grabbed the goal, but right at the death, man of the match, Dele Alli, who grabbed an assist, grabbed a goal in the 93rd minute and salvaged a point for Tottenham, a big point for them. And very disappointing for us that we managed to drop the 2 points there. But obviously in the last episode, we scored 9 goals in 2 games. A 4-0 win against Liverpool, a 5-1 win against Bayern Munich. And hopefully we can continue our cup form in a slightly different cup competition today against Ipswich in the Carabao Cup. If we click on them, they're doing quite well in the Championship at the moment, sort of right on the edge of the playoffs. Wolves at the top of the league at the moment, and then you got Ipswich in 6th, who are 5 points behind. But hopefully today we can go and grab a win. We're going to start a rotated team as expected, but we're still expecting a top performance. So then here we go. We are starting a rotated side. As you can see, Rashford and Wilson up front. Lingard and Gomez on the wings. Callum Gribbin will start with Herrera in the middle. Ashley Young at Twinzabi. Phil Jones and Lindelof at the back with Romero in net. Hoping for a win today, and assertively today we are going to say it's all over to you. Have a good one. We'll leave the players with quite a fresh mind, not putting massive pressure on them, but we still want a decent performance today against Ipswich, who, as you can see, are starting quite defensive with their 4-2-1-3 there. But here we go, a game at what's their stadium? Portman Road, that's their stadium. And as you can see already, their team is fairly tired condition-wise, but luckily for us, we've managed to sort of swap our team around and hopefully give most of our first team players keep their condition fairly high. But here's an early chance, and it was Ipswich. You know what? They came very, very close and probably should have scored and taken the lead there. So a very quiet first half hour here. And Ipswich again potentially with an opportunity. Webster on the ball now for them. It's found Martin Waghorn who puts it past. Romero in net. An Ipswich lead here. And that is not the start we wanted at all. It's a little dinked ball in by Brew. Webster to Chambers, who found that ball back to Webster. And the ball went through to Waghorn. The two centre-halves split open and passed Romero in net. An Ipswich lead here. And we haven't started off well at all. Not brilliant for us at the moment. Coming up to half time, we've created absolutely nothing. As you can see, we haven't had a highlight in our favour whatsoever. But 4th goal of the season for Martin Waghorn, and that gives Ipswich the lead so far. So then we're back for the second half. It was a quick one. Certainly was. Not many chances for us whatsoever, but an early ball over to Marcus Rashford here, who was just offside. We're expecting bigger chances. We certainly need them because we haven't got off to the best of starts just yet. And as you can see, the time is just ticking away. There's a chance here maybe for us. Ashley Young whips it in, a ball in, and Rashford was there, and we score and we back level. There we go. That's what we needed. Another goal for Marcus Rashford this season. It was a poacher's effort. He's getting himself in the right areas. Ashley Young with a dangerous ball in, headed back across by Lingard. And Rashford from point-blank range couldn't really miss that at all. There's half an hour to go here. As you can see, I want to try and keep it sort of that team as long as possible. But if we need to bring on plays, we will. Here's another chance. They've hit the underside of the bar there. Ipswich coming very, very close to regaining the lead. Obviously, I didn't want to bring on first teamers too much, but we're going to swap Rashford for Lukaku just to keep Rashford fresh, because obviously I want him in the Manchester City derby as well. So we're going to bring Lukaku on for him, and hopefully we'll see something. Callum Gribbin has a pop from range, and you know what? He was not far away from a long, long way out there, Callum Gribbin. There's 20 minutes to go, and it is still 1 each here. Ipswich doing well. Ander Herrera has picked up an injury, which we certainly did not want. So we are going to have to swap it up a little bit. We're going to bring Paul Pogba on. We're going to just bring him up into the middle. Swap those two around. We'll get Gribbin a little bit more attacking. We'll bring him on as the attacking advanced playmaker. And we'll bring on Mkhitaryan for Angel Gomez, who unfortunately hasn't done too much today. We'll keep that as it is. 15 minutes to go now. We've got some of our bigger players on and really should be putting this game to bed before the 90 minutes. Here is Paul Pogba now on the ball, who will turn. And can he feed someone here? He can find Lingard. It's found Lukaku, who pokes it just wide. He got his left foot on that. It rolled just wide past the goalkeeper in the end. In the last 10 minutes or so, Gherkin with a big ball forward. Waghorn can't win it. Ashley Young now into Callum Gribbin on the ball. Callum Gribbin with a long ball. It's a great ball to Lukaku. Knocks it down for young James Wilson, who lost out. Now Callum Gribbin on the ball again. Pokes it forward towards Mkhitaryan, who just about keeps it in. It's a good ball in again. Headed back out. Here's Pogba to Callum Gribbin, who almost got the winner. Mkhitaryan has the open net and puts it wide. That was a chance. Not far away at all. A couple of minutes to go now. 89 minutes and Ashley Young's just been sent off. He's just been sent off, and that is going to put massive pressure on us now. The only good thing about this is, or not good thing, is that we do get an extra sub in the extra time if it goes there. So for the time being, we're going to have to sacrifice. What should I do? Is it risky putting him there? We're going to have to sacrifice James Wilson and put him on, at left back for the time being, just for the next few minutes or so. Hopefully he can hold on for about 5 minutes there at left back. But he's on full-back attack, so hopefully that'll work out for us. Oh, it's a penalty as well. I didn't even realise. Ipswich are going to go and win it, aren't they? A last-minute penalty. This can't be. Martin Waghorn scores. Down to 10 men. Ashley Young, straight away, is going to be sold from this team because that is absolutely crap. How he's going to cost us this here. Right, we're going to have to go higher defensive line, clear ball to flanks. I don't know what else we could do really now. That is not what we needed at all. Martin Waghorn grabs his second of the afternoon. And Ipswich lead here at Portman Road. We've been cost big time here. Tactics quickly now. We're going to have to push everyone up. Pogba, Gribbin, Mkhitaryan. We've still got Wilson on the pitch as well. Swap those two over. Phil Jones in there. Lindelof at centre-off. Wasn't a chance there, was there? Lingard just behind there. 4 minutes to go. We've got literally everyone up now. And this is our last hope of maybe grabbing an equaliser here in the Carabao Cup. It's not what we wanted. It's not what we needed. I think it looks like it's going to be all over. And Ipswich have knocked us out here of the League Cup. Poor mistake towards the end from Ashley Young cost us, but in the end of it, we should have been a few goals clear anyway before the 90th minute. That was a poor performance. It wasn't good enough. Everyone agrees, but it's not quite right. Ashley Young there. Can we not talk to him? Select player. Select players. Ashley Young. Talk to players. Aggressively. I'm very disappointed in you getting sent off because he's cost us there big time. He won't be playing again. Guaranteed I'm not going to play him again, especially after that. And we're out of the cup. Definitely a winnable tournament for us, and that is why it's a little bit annoying. So then, everybody, we're back. We're against Man City. We need to bounce back with a win. We we are with the full-strength team that we played with last episode. As you can see with City, they got Perisic in there, Bernardo Silva and Aguero. They're a little bit more defensive. But hopefully for us, we can go and attack here. We're at home, I believe. And, passionately. We've got a bit of passion. Let's go and prove all the critics wrong. There's a good amount of green there. And we're going to, obviously Luke Shaw is injured. So we're just going to say that. We're not going to tell them how we're rocking for the tactics. But here we go at Old Trafford. The Manchester Derby, we're kicking off here. And after a loss to Ipswich in the Carabao Cup, we have to bounce back with 3 points here. We were shocking in that game, so we really need to go and score. Here's Mkhitaryan with this ball in. Headed only as far as Pogba. It fell to Bailly, who will hit it all the way back here to Phil Jones. Into Paul Pogba. Wait, where's Phil Jones playing? Is he playing ahead of Koulibaly? Pogba, but it is into Rashford and he scores. And it's a tap and it's 2-2 now for Marcus Rashford. And we are in business. It was assist from Paul Pogba. Nice and simple. It's a great ball in. He did all the hard work. No one closed him down. No one put a foot in. And straight across the face of goal. And it's an easy tap in for Marcus Rashford. Similar to the last game from point blank range really. And he couldn't miss that chance. Yep, Phil Jones is playing at centre half. That's right, he did complain to me about his playing time. So we gave him a chance ahead of Koulibaly on this occasion. There's a free kick from deep here for City. Here's Vincent Kompany and Perisic. Gets a strike, a goal, a cross goal. And David De Gea, well, got across to stop it. Bernardo with the ball in and Bailly clears away. And Bernardo lets that go out for a throw-in to Manchester City. So far, so good. 20 minutes gone. Man City have a throw-in here. You know, they've done this hot fix to edit the pitches and stuff, but I still really struggle to see the ball on this sort of pitch. I don't know why, what it is. I can't see it when it's moving so quick. Maybe I should drop the speed down like one notch maybe on my speed. I don't know. Let's see how this works. Here's Bernardo anyway. Back to David Silva. Into Perisic again. Perisic with the cross in and David De Gea stops it in the end. 22 minutes gone here. Manchester United still 1-up. And we're still doing the business despite Man City only having 2 shots. I haven't really been in the game so far with half an hour gone. Perisic on the ball again. Into David Silva. All the way across here to Escudero. Pogba almost got in there. But Perisic with another low ball. And David De Gea collects. Few minutes here before half time, so if there is a goal, it'll be a massive help for either side. Here's Matic with a head down to Mkhitaryan. Marcus Rashford now will run, and he finds a great ball for Martial. A little bit of room has opened up for Lukaku if he can find it. Lukaku goes down, and no penalty is given. Matic will knock it out for Bernardo Silva, who's taken a knock, and coming up towards half time, 2 added minutes. It is half time. Oh, well, there is maybe another chance. Darmian here will find Lukaku. Into Darmian again. Finds Paul Pogba into Lukaku. And finds Marcus Rashford, whose strike goes over the bar. And there is the half-time whistle. So here we go then. Second half against Manchester United. Manchester United? We are Manchester United against Manchester City. And we're going to be hoping that we can hold on here. We're going to get the... I don't know where the league table's gone because we did used to have that on display. But there's a good ball over the top here to Martial. Are we going to get an early goal here in the first half? It's a good ball back across and Lukaku goes down again. Where's the league table? There we go. Currently 8th in the league. We do need to keep up these performances. Man City at the moment are in the top 3. And it'll be very, very good to get our bragging rights over our rivals as well. But there is a chance here for Perisic from range, and it wasn't far away from the dead ball situation from the free kick. To Mendy here with the free kick, played short as well to Perisic. There's the overlap there. De Bruyne was inside though. Kevin De Bruyne here to Aguero on the ball, who gets away from the defender again, and Aguero shot across the goalkeeper. It's easy enough for David De Gea to get to. Escudero again into Perisic. Perisic with that ball towards Sergio Aguero, who's going to run at our back forward. It's easy for Eric Bailly and Pogba as well, but his tackle falls straight for Aguero, and another shot for Manchester City is well wide. The opening stages of this second half have been full of chances, but Manchester City at the moment yet to create anything. But the ball's fallen very nicely for Marcus Rashford, who really should have put that past Ederson in net. He got past them all he had to do was strike that across the goalkeeper, and unfortunately he couldn't do so. Henrik Mkhitaryan with the ball in. Cleared away again, and now Perisic could have broken for Manchester City, but he didn't. Played short here to Aguero. Aguero with a chance, headed away from Darmian. Fernandinho, ball back forward, another header from Darmian. Pogba doesn't challenge for some reason, and Darmian wins it again. Finds Lukaku, now can we break? Lukaku with a wonderful ball through to Marcus Rashford, who can't miss, and he does! Oh, it's double save from the goalkeeper, and we really should be 2-0 up. That's a great pass, and a great counter-attack. But Marcus Rashford has got to be bagging those chances. Mkhitaryan with the corner again. Can't really get it past the first man at the moment. Rashford back to Mkhitaryan into Lukaku now. Falls for Marcus Rashford again. Ball back in, and Phil Jones wasn't far away. Half an hour to go. Still very much open. Both teams having a good amount of chances. Here's Matic. He loses out, but the right back is gone. bursting up the pitch, and that was Antonio Valencia, and it's Aguero now. Plays it back out wide to Perisic. The left back into Fernandinho here. Finds Kyle Walker, who tried to shoot himself. We're going to make a couple of changes now. We're going to bring Koulibaly on for Phil Jones, who is on a booking. And the other change I'm going to bring on... Michael Carrick is going to come on for Nemanja Matic, just to get some fresh legs now, just in front of the defenders. I think that might be useful for us in the last half hour here. Who will throw it in towards Carrick. Don't know why he didn't just play it short there. Here's Carrick again though. Michael Carrick, and he was just stood there like a statue really, but Eric Bailly comes in, intercepts, and it was a poor header, but Koulibaly, the substitute, comes and sweeps up. Now can we break Lukaku again, a good ball forward. Mkhitaryan's in, good tackle again. Valencia back into the box, so the keeper spills it, and it's out for a throw-in again. Valencia will take the throw-in into Mkhitaryan. Michael Carrick again. Ball in towards Pogba, who knocks it down. Martial really should have shot and scored, but it's ball back in. It's Marcus Rashford. It is 2-0, and another poacher's effort from Marcus Rashford. Another goal for him today. Despite him missing a really big number of chances, he's still got his brace, and he may well still get his hat-trick. Mkhitaryan won the header on. Michael Carrick with that ball forward. Pogba knocked it on. Martial, I thought, would try and go first time with a shot, but he played it back across. And Rashford's there to tap it home. It's 2-0, and we surely have our hands on another 3 points here against another rival, which would be absolutely fantastic for us. Chance here from the corner for Manchester City. De Bruyne with the ball in towards Otamendi. It's cleared, and it's in. And Nicolas Otamendi, who won the initial header, it came back out to him. He has scored, and it's going to put pressure on us here for the last 15 minutes. Kevin De Bruyne with the ball in. It was headed down by Otamendi. Company seemed to get in the way, and Otamendi fired it back towards the far post, and it got deflected and in. Manchester City now are going to be hoping to find a goal, but here's Martial who's in, and they ain't going to get the goal now. If they do, they're not going to get anything out of the game, surely, because Anthony Martial from left wing as an inside forward. There was so much room there, and Lukaku, if he's not scoring, is finding those passes. Look at that for a ball. And Martial has done what Rashford struggled to do on the one-on-ones and puts it home. And that should be 3 points in the bag for us. Coming into the last 5 minutes of the game now. Another chance for Manchester City, perhaps. Sergio Aguero will find Kevin De Bruyne on the ball. A strike is saved from David De Gea. Man City still searching though for a way back into this game. Ball cleared from Darmian now to the substitute Jesse Lingard. Valencia was overlapping. We'll find, well, he won't find because it was a poor pass, but he was probably looking there for Marcus Rashford. Here's Leroy Sané for Man City. We'll find David Silva into Aguero again, who's quite isolated, and his pass is blocked. And Koulibaly will find Lingard, and we can maybe start another counter-attack here if Lingard could keep possession. He can't. Mendy wins it back. End-to-end here at the moment, a midfield battle. Valencia just punts it forward towards Lukaku, who Lukaku almost got there. And the tackle was won, and Edison could collect it again. It's a really long highlight, this. I'm hoping there's something good at the end of it. Hopefully not for Manchester City, though, who are going to counter-attack here. And it's Kyle Walker who gets past his man. Walker with the ball in, and it's a goal. It's David Silva, and it's going to be a very tense last 2 minutes for us here. Kyle Walker did very, very well down that right-hand side. Change of pace, got him past that man. And he went through on the wing. Loads of room. No one committed. And the ball in. And David Silva shoots straight at David De Gea, who can't keep it out. 87 minutes gone. And there is still highlights to be had. Are Man City going to grab a point here at Old Trafford? Very worrying moments. Carrick. Oh, he's lost out. It's De Bruyne. For Man City, he went alone. He should have crossed it. De Gea makes a save. That's poor from Michael Carrick. Not the first time he's done that from what we've seen in this game. Ball in here and headed back across towards Carrick, who's trying to track Aguero here. Aguero forces it all the way back to Sterling, and we almost won it on the counter-attack there. Bailly wins the header, though. Ball back forward, and Koulibaly cuts it out. There's 4 out of 8 minutes. Hopefully we don't see another highlight for those 4 minutes. There is. 91st minute, Man City again here. Easy for Eric Bailly. Back to De Gea, who will punt this one forward all the way up towards Romelu Lukaku. Pogba wins it. Tackle from behind, but it was a clean tackle, says the referee. Sterling and Walker going to combine again, and De Gea this time holds on to the ball. another highlight as well. Man City are going to be coming forward here. Leroy Sané with a bit of room again on the left-hand side. Ball in towards Sterling. Lingard now can maybe break. No. And I think that should be enough. 20 seconds to go. Paul Pogba. Ball into the box. Aguero now can break, but there is 4 Manchester United men in front of him. 15 seconds to go here. Darmian won the header, but there's still a bit of a chance here for Manchester City to maybe grab a goal. Ball back in, and David De Gea collects it. And that should be full time in this thriller. 5 goals. And luckily, we got the bigger share of it. It is finished 3-2. Manchester City looked good, but weren't enough today to stop the Marcus Rashford brace. And a goal from Anthony Martial. It's a passionate one again, and it's a very special one from us there. As a whole, another 3 points for us in the league. And that 3 points now means we go up to 8th in the league. 3 points off the top 5. And we just got to keep our momentum going now. We've got 4 wins. And it must mean we've had 3 draws off the top of my head as well. If we have a quick look at the Premier League table. Yeah, 4 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. We've just got to keep that going now. We can see Lukaku on 7 goals. We're doing well. We've got to just, carry on doing what we're doing. Next episode, we are going to come back for... Let's see where we can come back. We'll come back for the game against... we're going to have a league double. Actually, no, we'll have Champions League action. We'll have a game against Nice and Swansea in that game. Unfortunately, we are obviously out of the Carabao Cup now, but in the meantime, we're going to be playing against Bayern Munich again. We're going to play Leicester and we're going to play Stoke. And hopefully we can get 3 wins there again. A win against Bayern will be huge for us in the Champions League. And 2 wins, it really should be 6 points. No disrespect to Leicester or Stoke. We should really be beating those sides. And that should really help us get towards the top 4 again where we belong. But if you enjoyed it today, make sure you smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'm sure I'll see you all very, very soon.